thrive. Yo, listen, let's get back at this Genshin Impact. As you can see, everything in our hub is glowing red because there's nothing but news, news, news. So let's get into this. We're gonna start off with the event. Let's see what these niggas is doing for this event. We have Varka in the background, so we know he's gonna be a playable character soon. Columbina, we already know she's playable. We have a new character. This girl looks like some type of medic. She looks pretty cool though. Like the Wanderer, he may be a new playable character. Um, Loving that. This right here is this might be the Mondstadt expansion. No, is this Nodcry? Where is this? Hold up. Where is this location? It's 83 days. It's given Nodcry, but it might be somewhere else. All right. Columbina, nigga. I'm not gonna hold you. That is actually broken. I will do this. I didn't do the trial last event, so I missed out on Zelonin and Varessa, but I watched my wife play with them, so I kind of didn't lose out. Plus, my wife actually achieved getting Varessa anyway, so I can see that gameplay at any given time. But this character, her, and the one adjacent to her, are characters that my wife was looking forward to getting since the beginning of our play. So she got Aino before I did. I don't remember how she got it. Aino, but she found out early that Aino's best friends with Anefa and wanted to get Anefa to accompany Aino. So that's one thing. This is a new character, Sethos. Wow. Isn't this the nigga? He was. He's a part of Dia in them. He was with what's this nigga named Sino? He was with Sino. We got Fischl. Not too eager about that, but yeah. And then we got Ifa, or Ifa. He's a win. He's an animal. Yeah, this is really interesting. I like this. This is a. Nigga. Now, if you guys are wondering why it is that I need to get Nouvelette so desperately, oh shit, yeah, so my wife actually has this on her phone. She has the Wonderland thing, so I play from her phone, and I'm gonna get these characters for both me and her. That shit's broken. I like the Majestic one, but I like that street shit in the background too. That shit low key, that shit got a little swag to it. But yo, now this is the thing. All right, so Nouvelette. Why do we need Nouvelette so bad? He needs to be on this team. So I'll show you guys. We have a team set. That team is called Jura Kung Fu. This is the team that initially pushed us to the point that we are now. We shifted out characters as we went. Initially, we had the Traveler, Xingyan, Sing Chao, and Noel, keeping the same elements. But as we got stronger, we put different units in place of those locations. But now that we still have that team on the side, this team itself is going to represent me as a person. So here's the thing. When it comes to, and it's also still incorporating the martial arts for the most part, but yeah, so when it comes to business, some of this is what I'm already standing as, and some of this is what I aspire to be. So for business, Zhongli, um, just being fair, being stern. I'm a big advocate of that, so I double down on that. He is also a pole arm user, and the bow staff is my favorite weapon when it comes to martial arts. Um, so that's that. And then my second favorite weapon. So that's my favorite, um, like mid-range weapon. You know, in a hand-to-hand combat situation, that's technically a long range weapon. But yeah, I like that a lot. I like the fact that it is defensive and it is a weapon that you can use quickly. So it incorporates speed. This is showing the speedy side of the martial arts that we use. Venti, and also Zhongli is about business. So you got martial arts and business, and also with the martial arts specifically, his focus is on defense. So as you can see, he uses a pole arm, and also his attributes and his kit or his playstyle is geared towards defense. So the aim is to block damage from coming to me, and also block damage from coming to my allies. Anyone who's known me or who has fought with me, trained with me in any type of martial space will know that for a fact. One of the main things I capitalize on is defense, utilizing my speed to outmaneuver my opponent and block the majority of their attacks. Now, when it comes to longer ranged combat, I do enjoy using shuriken, but my favorite long range weapon, hands down, is a bow without a doubt. And Venti definitely can capture that because, first of all, he's an animal user. Wind is easily one of my favorite elements, and he's a bard, right? So Venti is a musician. He likes to sing, he likes to entertain people via music, and he doesn't really want to be so much governing anyone, right? He doesn't really want to be in control of nothing. He wants to know that you're okay doing you so that he can just do him. And I also live by that philosophy. I'm not too big on babysitting people. That shit could stress me out. And so if I do end up linking with people, it's generally people who are also able to babysit, because we have to babysit people in life. That's just something that happens. But when you can deal with other people that can also do that, it just makes your job a lot easier. Bennett is actually holding the place of Diluc, and now Diluc carries a great sword. He's a knight and owns a winery. So he's also into business. He's not so heavily into that. He's more so being the face of something. He's more like representation.
And he's the Dark Knight hero.
Yeah, he's also the Dark Knight hero, which is extremely akin to Batman. They literally got the same title. So if anyone who's ever known me, you can also attest for this, that easily my favorite hero has always been Batman. Just because he's not actually technically a superhero, he's just a hero. He's not a superhuman or alien, or nothing bit him and turn him into a monster or nothing. He just fights people and uses his own brain, his own money, and stops bullshit from happening. Yeah, now the great sword is a weapon I've always loved. I will admit that. However, this is where it's a future projection, because that's not a weapon that I am currently good with. All right, I can admit that now. I've always loved the great sword, but I've always been intimidated by using that sword in a combat space where it's life or death, and I'm just not quick enough to utilize the same skill set that I could use with the speedy weapon. So, yeah, but that's something I look forward to. Now, the last part of the combat experience for me is actually magic. So also people can tell you for years I fought, quite a few people. Um, but one of the main things that I utilize for my sake of victory is magic. Um, so yeah, I use magic in combat to ensure my victory. This may be the magic of foresight. It may be the magic of healing. Um, it may be the magic of chi, force, knowing how to use your inner self um, in an external situation. Nouvelette represents that. Farina is great. Don't get it wrong. Farina is a great unit. She is the reason why this team has gotten as far as it has. Taking her off the team will definitely weaken my team. However, I'm still gonna do it because it just represents me more so. I am also expecting to get both Nouvelette and Diluc within the same pull cycle. While searching for Nouvelette, I'm expecting to get Diluc. So that this team will be complete. And with that being put into the proper perspective, let's see if we can go on to the next thing. There's a lot of good news, man. That quest is something we will do because we just want the Primo Gems. There's a shit ton of Primo Gems throughout this whole thing. This team is pretty much set. We just gotta get them stronger. But as far as this, we need to get this guy. So
where do you want to
go? This is a quest that gives him a new outfit. But it's saying quick start.
Next, if you'd like to see Liyue's total.
But see, what happens? No, we're gonna take that off. Because what happens with that is, it makes you skip your current quest. I don't know how long this thing is active for, but I don't want to skip. I don't want to skip through the thing. I did that last time. I lost out on the Columbina thing, the Welcome Moon crap. But honestly, I don't even care. Like I really don't care about it because, yeah, I could lose out on the Primo Gems, but hold on. Disable. Yeah, we're not doing that. Alright, anyways.
Boats are made for transferring commodities.
Yeah, so we're not gonna do that. Let's go into
those
this.
That come up.
Oh, shoots and ladders. Oh yeah, this is the oh, this is the lantern, like, oh shit. So I've heard about this. This is my first time actually experiencing any of this. I don't know what I'm supposed to actually do. Okay, we got that. No, what do we want? We want, yeah, I'll take that. We'll confirm that. Let's get this. Alright, so let's go to that.
Manthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
We just got a lot to collect right now, that's all. Domains. Alright. Now, we were
But where are
also
those who
told
share the memory?
that we may get an expansion on Mondstadt, right? So let's see. We could go for this pull right now. And it would be pretty decent, I guess, to go for Columbina at least. But we're not gonna do that actually. We're not gonna do that at all. We're gonna try to what's this? So let's look on that map and see if there was an expansion for Mondstadt as we were told. Not seeing it. Doesn't mean it's not there, but definitely not seeing it. Yeah, so it looks like we just need to keep on grinding. This is gonna last 20 days. Damn, so it's 20 days until we get the new banner. In which case I will stack up for new bullet. We're gonna make sure we have at least 90 so that we are guaranteed to get new bullet. And then yeah, if we get more copies, great, but if not, that's cool too. Alright, so first things first. Oh wait, oops. The shop is, wait, hold up, we got some more stuff to collect for some reason. Claim everything. It gave us a 600 primo gems. New outfit. We can purchase. But I'm not sure, like, it's like, they want you to buy it, but you can also do the quest for it? Or like, what's happening with that? That's slightly confusing, just saying. Like, for real, just saying. Now, I should do those, event quests for the sake of, what? Oh, they updated this shit. Oh, that's cool. So it's low-key like showing us a story. I remember this part, kinda. We had to face the wanderer for that. Yup, when the heater. Oh shit. Let me see, hold up. New Valette. We just did this though. With Farina. Wait, is it going this way? Yeah, it is. It started from this. No, I don't know what the hell this order is about. View the travel log. What? Oh, they added some new shit. This is cool. Whoa, what the? What? Wait. Oh, they gave us some shit. So now we can collect rewards off of shit that we've done. And some of these rewards we already got. Wait, hold up. Limited time reward. Oh, we gotta complete these quests. Oh, you can always come back to these. See, I was just talking about this. This that wandering moon shit. But I didn't do it, but it still came up for me. Like, what? I went over and they gave me Natland. Then they gave me Fontaine. Oh, we gotta complete these to get these. Nah, this is wicked. Then we got Sumero. Ah, this is so cool. What? What the fuck? What? Yo, what they did with this is wicked. Oh. They showing you the niggas you did already. We did all of these. Damn, I did a lot of these stories. I like that though. Before they took that shit off and you couldn't see nothing, you did. Now they showing you. And they put it in the proper order. I like this. Okay, so that was worth the update. It took like 10 hours for them to update this. And I see what they've gotten complete. Yeah, this is so cool. And then, yeah, it's just like, that shit got everything. Mondstadt. Did I miss something? Hey. Oh, I did miss something. Oh. No, this is dope. I'm not gonna hold you. This is dope. Alright, so, but now it's telling me I got a thing over here. A gift, but I don't know how to collect it. Oh, I'm supposed to claim. Oh, it's these limited time rewards, but you can't claim them until you do the rest of these. Nah, that's cool. I like that they got that though. Let me see. This is, yeah. Sun Spray Summer Resort. That's the shit with Bennett. Traveler's Tales. The anecdotes. No, they did this a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the update when it comes to that. So we're gonna continue doing work with Dea, actually, and we're gonna take it from there.
Huh? Who are you guys?
I know what you've been up to. Smuggling weapons to violent brigades in the desert while working for the Corps? Pretty bold, if you ask me.
Shh! Keep your voice down. How do you know all that? Come with me. We should take this elsewhere. I'll be happy to talk things over once we're somewhere private. This place should do. Alright, back to my question. How did you all know about me?
Don't worry about that for now. You know what kind of punishment you'll face once we report you to the Corps, I assume.
Wait, there's no need to jump the gun. Let's talk this out. What are your terms?
So what's in it for you anyway, Mora?
Well, I was a little tight on money at the time, and Kusela took good care of me in the past. I waited in my mind, and I couldn't find a reason to turn the opportunity down. I wouldn't only be helping my benefactor, but I could also make some quick Mora.
Let me tell you how it is. We're investigating Dakhan al-Akmar, and we're gonna put an end to their operations. If you provide some help for us, then we might just put in a good word later to reduce the terms of your punishment.
Hey, why don't we discuss this a little first? Listen, I made quite a bit of Mora from my last run. You just give me a number, and I'm sure we can...
Shut it. My patience is running out. You should know when a mercenary is after something other than money.
All right, sheesh. But you gotta promise you'll put in some nice words for me later. They're always on the move. Here's the spot they were at the last time I made my delivery to the desert. Feel free to go have a look. I'm just telling you, though, it's not on me if they're not there anymore.
Sure. And then you can forget about any nice words from us.
Hey, come on. Now you're just being unreasonable.
Really? And how do I know you're not leading us straight into a trap? Don't forget, you're the one with no bargaining chips.
All right, I get it. Why don't you go take a look, and if they're not there anymore, I'll try to figure out something else for y'all.
Now that's more like it. Let's move. And as for you, try to stick around the city until we get back. You don't want us to call the folks from the Corps and have them drag you back to the city. Seems like we're in luck. That should be their camp right up ahead. Let's go. We'll finally get to the bottom of this ourselves. I'm here to see Kusela. Tell him to get out here.
Following orders. Dear, Why are you here?
You ain't messing around! Take that! I'm going in! Let's get it! Haven't you all done enough?
Oh, so are you also here to stop us?
Stay out of this. It's got nothing to do with you.
Oh, brilliant!
Gloves off!
Oh, she's so strong.
Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I don't want to take things too far. Just bring Kusela to me. There's no use hiding him anymore. Did you understand a single word I just said? Or do I need to bash your skull in some more?
All right, everyone, let's all just calm down for a second. Dia, the boss can't come out and see you anymore. He died a long time ago.
What?
Seems like you've been out of the loop for a while. Guess that's for the best, though. At least, that's what the old man wanted.
When did he die? What happened to him?
A few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan al-Ahmar and went to the Deshret's Relics headquarters by himself.
So is that when you guys started acting up?
We would prefer to call it taking revenge. Every last person in Deshret's Relics must pay in blood for what they did.
Let me start from the beginning. Dia, do you know how the head of the Relics maintained order internally?
Overwhelming strength and unquestionable authority?
Those were a part of it, yes. But just those on their own weren't enough. They had another tool at their disposal. They called it a person's record. Regardless of whether they joined by their own will or were coerced, every person in Deshret's Relics was forced to leave a record of themselves at headquarters. Whether it be their deepest sin, some unforgivable act, or their most immoral exploit, the record served both as a symbol of loyalty and the perfect material for blackmail. That's precisely it. Every one of us have a record. Me, Bashar, Tikriti, and all the boys who grew up with Dia and ended up joining our ranks. But you, Dia, you were never asked to provide a record, were you?
I never even knew this was a requirement.
You were probably the only person in all of Deshret's Relics who didn't know about it.
Ever since you were born, Boss had been trying to shield you from this organization's sinister rules. Not only that, but he also banned all of us from committing any nefarious acts. He said he'd take care of the dues we had to pay regularly to headquarters. But in the end, he was just an ordinary person. What could he do? He was forced to go to headquarters again and again to account for missed dues and incomplete records. He'd come up with all kinds of excuses and get beaten up as a result.
We all knew he was doing that for you. He wanted to get you out of this world, no matter what it took.
And that's why he became a shell of himself and couldn't walk without a cane.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. I didn't know about any of this, and I'd never seen him get injured or beaten.
Because you were too young at the time. How would you ever tell between wounds from a beating and wounds from battle? When you left home after that final argument with him, he seemed to age by a decade overnight. Even his hair went gray.
So, even the blazing beasts were...
Yep. It was all his doing. Had he not arranged them to come to you, you probably would have been reduced to a pulp before you ever left the desert.
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip to headquarters. He was already pretty weak then, and we all assumed he was going to get beaten again. I suggested that he hand the role of leadership over to me, but he said there was no longer any need, since the Khan al-Ahmar would soon be no more. His words made no sense to me, but that night, we heard that a massive fire tore through headquarters and razed everyone's records to ash.
Everyone gained their freedom that night. Many members fled, not just from our ranks, but from the other brigades as well. But how could we leave with a clear conscience? All of us who knew exactly what had happened.
The boss can't have just died for nothing. Those heartless jerks at headquarters took him from us.
From that point on, the sole purpose of the Khan al-Ahmar became revenge. The big fire that Boss started was quite a blow to headquarters' strength. It's given us the opportunity to launch our attack. Even though we're outnumbered, we vowed to see our revenge through to the very end. There were people from headquarters who changed their names and went into hiding. Some fled to other brigades, and others escaped to the rainforest. But we won't let any of them escape our wrath. They'll all pay for what they've done.
We've suffered plenty of losses as well. To keep going, we need an enormous amount of supplies, from food and medicine to weaponry and explosives. All we can do is exchange our loot from Mora, and then use that to get supplies. We forged Boss's handwriting and sent out many letters to his former friends. Thankfully, many people were willing to come to our aid. We were also able to attract many mercenaries who shared our goal. We've endured unspeakable pain to win many impossible battles. Deshret's relics have become weaker and weaker, and now we finally have an opportunity to directly strike their headquarters.
Paimon doesn't know what to say anymore.
We do know right from wrong, but we were sinners from the very beginning. We do not deserve the freedom that the boss won for us with his life. Boss always loved his old-fashioned hero stories. Those tales about sacrificing yourself to save the world. We used to always laugh at him for it. But in the end, he really went and lived those stories out himself. As for me, I never considered myself a hero. We're all the lowest of the low. We have no right to even imagine such an existence. But maybe those hero stories he liked foreshadowed everything that was to come. The spirit of the hero touched all those he had saved, and more people joined his cause. Maybe we were all just acting along with the play in the beginning. But as we acted the parts and recited the lines, we were drawn in. And now, we want to see the story through to the end. I'm sorry, Dia. I know you always found us insufferable ever since you were young. Just think of this as a madman ranting.
I'll go with you.
Huh? Dia? You wanna go with them?
I grew up with these guys, and I know they're not bad people. It's just that some situations get so bad that it's difficult to tell good from evil. All I know is that Deshret's relics must be destroyed. Furthermore, I want to go see the place for myself. I want to know if my father is still there. I know you don't want to get involved in this, so there's no need for you to tag along. I can do this on my own.
Yeah, Paimon feels like we'd only regret it if we don't see this through to the end.
Thank you. We'll be a lot stronger together with you.
I bet Boss would lose his mind if he ever knew you'd join us at the very last moment like this.
Considering all the losses and injuries we sustained, we can't afford to turn down someone as powerful as you.
He can think whatever he wants. But the fact is, I owe him this much.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Osmanthus wine.
Here we go. Yahoo! on the way here.
Should be. I don't think they have enough manpower left to post guards and defend their perimeters.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect it to look like this on the inside.
They should all be holed up in here. Don't know how many people they've got left, though.
Who cares? We'll round up all of them.
Still, we should be careful. Even if they've only got one shot left, it could still take us out.
Yeah, we'll know what they're really capable of once we've landed some hits on them. Deshret's relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before, but their name means nothing now.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance with you here. I'll take the lead. I've been here once before.
You are not.
Look alive!
Think you can get away? Ah.
Everybody stand back! Let's... You asked for it!
Following orders.
Here we go. Brace yourself.
Gather!
Buckle up!
May I present?
Let's get it on!
Time for takeoff.
Gloves off!
This way, follow me. We're almost there.
Wait! They went charging ahead without checking for any traps!
Hey, you guys okay?
It seems like we just got trapped in here. Don't think we triggered anything else.
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead.
Well, now that things have come to this, seems we'll have to fight our way through.
Don't worry about us. We knew something like this could happen. Go and take a look around. There could still be another way through. Let's go! We can't let the boss down!
Let's check if there's another way! The sooner we can make it through to help them, the better.
Let's see. I think I see a way through over there, but it's being blocked by something. Let's try our luck with that mechanism.
Okay, let's go!
order guide you. Solidify!
The show begins! Let the world come alive!
Hi! Cha! Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Look alive! Huh! Huh! Hi! Huh! Ah! Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
We just need to adjust it a little.
Let's get it on! You asked for it! Hi! Look alive! Cha! Yeah! Hi! Cha! Cha! Let's get it on! Hi! Yeah!
The show begins!
Stabilize! This is order!
Yahoo!
You're dead meat! Yeah! Look alive! Cha! Yeah! Ah! Huh! Ah! Cha! Ah!
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it through from the other side. But as a desert dweller, I suppose we should be used to our folks defying all expectations.
Don't waste your breath. You have nowhere to run.
Run? Had I wanted to run, I would have fled 1,000 times already. I witnessed the golden age of Deshret's relics. Even if I could leave this place behind, all that awaits me now are endless days of humiliation and ruin. Even now, my brothers and I still believe in one thing. The greatest should never live to remember their fall.
So you want to go out in a blaze of glory?
Let us draw our weapons! We will show them the true power King Deshret bestowed upon his followers. They are but two, while we hold within ourselves the entirety of the relic's glory. Wave 1, charge! Eliminate them!
Buckle up! Hi! Huh! Huh! Hi! Yeah! Yeah! Huh! You asked for it. Happy to apply.
You're just getting started.
Let's get it on!
King Deshret will not abandon any one of his followers.
You're dead meat!
Brothers! This is where we prove our faith.
Do you all just want to die?
None of us plan to leave this place alive!
Butts off! Where do you think you're going?
Your sacrifice is ready.
The golden
slumber.
The commander has finally fallen.
But they're still coming at us! This place is like a gladiator's ring. They just keep coming no matter how many we beat.
Yes, keep fighting! There's no need to fear, and no need to back down! This is our last stand!
When the next wave comes, try to draw away their attacks. I'm going to see if I can take out that high platform.
Get out of my way!
Come and face me, Michel! Ugh, so they've broken through the front as well.
Apologies, Lord Michal. They fight like absolute madmen. No matter how much we throw at them, they just keep coming for more.
So, it would seem like this is the end.
Time to pay for everything you've done, Michel.
You think I would give you that opportunity? I will be buried in the sand alongside all the rest of our fading glory.
Hey, wait!
We were too late.
It's over. There's no more need to fight. But if you're still going to cling on to your so-called mercenary's pride, then I'll give you all a good beating as well.
Hey, dear! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Let's go.
are you filthy rats? And why are you always pestering us?
You call yourself a member of the infamous Deshret's relics and you still can't even tell who's made it all the way to your headquarters?
Who knows what intent a bunch of rats may have? We try to catch a couple, and you all just show up on the other side instead. How are we supposed to figure out what you're after?
Hey, have you ever heard of a man by the name of Kusela?
Why would I know? It's not like I'm in charge or anything.
This is your last chance to talk.
Hey, I said I don't know anything. I'm just an average member here. I'm telling the truth. If you're here to find someone, why don't you look through the records yourselves? Who can remember every name and face with so many people coming in and out every day?
The irony. His life became a light for so many, yet to others, it wasn't even worth remembering. Where's the records room? Answer me!
It's right over there. All the files are in there. You can go through them as much as you want. It's not like any of them still matter anyway.
I mean the old records room.
The old records room? You mean, the one that got burned down? Kusela. Ah, yeah, I remember him now. The guy who could hardly walk.
Watch your mouth. That's our boss you're talking about.
He was definitely faking it. We all let our guard down as soon as we saw him come hobbling in. But in the short time it supposedly took him to take a dump, he'd already gotten away and started a fire in the records room. He couldn't have possibly outrun us if he wasn't a fraud. And after that, Deshret's relics fell into complete disarray.
Stop wasting our time. Every one of us here is perfectly aware of what he had done. Tell me, where is the old records room?
It's just over there. Go see it for yourself if it means that much to you. There's nothing left in there but ashes. No human could ever survive that kind of inferno.
Bashar, Tikriti, let's go. We'll leave the others here to guard these guys. Spare them no mercy if they try anything.
So, this was his final destination. How did he do it? Getting past all the guards with a limp and sneaking in here to start a fire? If he was nimble enough to do that, then he must have been able to get out of here after starting the fire, right?
Tia.
I'm sorry. I know it's just wishful thinking. Let's look around. Maybe we can find something that's been left behind.
Is this a cane? It must be the one that Dia's father used.
Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate to somehow find that cane after that fire.
Let's split up and look around some more. What if something else has been left behind?
But what else could survive a fire like that?
Huh? Thought so.
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
The dragon is no more, for Princess Dia has slain it. Its head now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity to us all. Dia, come on. This is the most important line.
You can do it.
But Dia, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech. Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad. What's this?
Don't you remember? You asked Paimon what she would do if she were to wake up tomorrow with loads of money. And Paimon said that she would get boatloads of tasty snacks. You looked super confused at the time, but said it was an adorable thing to say. These opportunities don't come by often. So today, Paimon's gonna treat you to a special crash course on Paimon's life philosophy. Hey, come on! Paimon's not that stingy. Anyway, the point is that you should eat to your heart's content. You'll feel better for sure once you've gotten something in your tummy. Dunyarzad will also be here shortly. She's already heard that we're back.
Aw, thanks you two. Honestly, this is very unlike me. I just had a lot on my mind on our way back, so I didn't know what to say. My chest was filled with all kinds of intense emotions. They just shook me even more than all the feelings we've shared during our previous adventures. But when everything came to an end, those emotions also vanished without a trace, and I was left feeling more empty than ever before. It was as if I'd lost the thing that was most important to me. Yeah, you're right. To many mercenaries, Mora is the most important thing in the world. But perhaps to us, it's the most worthless thing of all. Idrisi and the others all used to say that they would quit if there was no Mora to be had. But when it came to avenging my father, there was no Mora to be made anywhere. My reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories was in fact a bad guy. But look at me now. Am I any different? Despite all my promises about never forgiving him and never trying to understand him, I still went to such lengths to find out the truth, and nearly even shed tears for his sake. We're hypocrites, all of us. Yeah, you're right. It's just a pity that we often only recognize our true feelings after it's already too late.
You're back! Are all of you alright?
Ah, there she is.
Yeah. Many people from the Corps of 30 came over, and I just wrapped up everything with my dad. All I can do now is wait for their verdict. Huh? Dia, you're looking quite down again.
Paimon will explain. A lot happened while we were gone.
I'm sorry. I really should have controlled my emotions better. I just...
It's all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well. Truth be told, I'm starting to feel a little guilty watching you cry like this.
But Dia, your pain must be even worse. You shouldn't need to comfort me.
Hey, don't worry about me. If anything, this whole thing has finally shown me the difference between illusion and reality. My father probably thought that people could settle into new lives as long as they moved to a new environment. That thought has even crossed my mind a few times. It's like saying, what's wrong with adapting to a new life? However, there was always something deep within my mind that refused to accept it. This impulse brought me great turmoil, and even made me feel ashamed for turning my back on your father's kindness. But now that I consider it again, it all makes sense. The desert sands are a part of who I am, and I will never be able to lead a peaceful existence.
I understand how you feel.
That doesn't mean I won't be making any changes to my life, though. As an example, I'm now thinking about taking on some small odd jobs. It's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up to my father and become a character in his play. Even if the ending of the story may be childish and ridiculous, it won't really matter.
Isn't that neat, though? Oh, you'll be a whole new kind of mercenary, one that's not out for Mora. Why don't we go for a change of scenery once we finish eating? What about stopping by the Grand Bazaar again?
Right. You said you wanted to get a rug for your family.
We'll come along too.
I can't thank you enough for taking care of me this entire time.
Oh, this rug here is quite something. The craftsmanship is exquisite, and the fabric is also of high quality.
Ah, here you are. Finally, I found you.
Hey! Aren't you that mercenary who bit his tongue? You can still talk? Wait, are you here to take revenge on us?
Huh, what are you talking about? Do I look like I could take you all in a fight? I just came here to give you something. I'll be on my way to give myself up to the Corps after this. Once I woke up, I hurried to the Khan al-Ahmar's camp, hoping to alert them to your presence. But when I got there, I found no one except the members who were still too injured to move.
Ah, so you probably got there after us.
Yeah, they told me that they had exacted their revenge, and everyone had turned themselves in to the authorities. Even that last camp was not going to last for much longer. I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, I might as well do the same. One of the injured members gave this box to me, and told me that it contained some of the old man's last possessions. Everything left in the camp will get confiscated, so I figured I should get this to you before the Corps could get their hands on it.
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment or judge anyone for it.
So this box contains everything that Dia's father left behind. Huh. It feels lighter than expected.
Well, back in the day, the first thing he did with any Mora was spend it on things like drinks and meat. But let's see what's inside. What's this? It's just a bunch of junk. Ugh, it kinda stinks.
Perhaps it's just been left unopened for too long.
A handwritten copy of a storybook. The paper's already yellowed, and it looks like it's about to fall apart. It was against the Academia's rules to possess books for personal use. If he was going to break that rule, he could have at least copied something useful.
That probably means this was really important to him.
Ah, and here are a few bags of children's snacks. The packaging's completely deteriorated. Maybe that's where the smell was coming from.
Did he get those for you?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even when I was a child, I was never a fan of these kinds of snacks. He'd always say that he got them for me, but in the end, he always ate more than I ever did. Who even leaves snacks in a box like this anyway? Isn't that just common sense? Forget it. Let me see what else is in here. A razor, some buttons, some round iron tiles, a wooden toy puppet, a wool scarf, which from the looks of it probably belonged to a woman, and a hair clip? Why are these things here?
I'm suddenly feeling a little scared.
I'm sorry, my lady, but this is just the kind of man he was. He probably saw this box as some kind of personal trash heap and dumped any and everything in there. 2 empty liquor bottles. Tell me, you guys, are these the kinds of things that a normal person would leave behind?
Huh? There's something in the bottle!
Oh, you're right. All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the writing didn't smudge. I was suddenly seized with an urge to write a letter after finishing this bottle. I just folded it up and left it in the bottle, though. If I end up forgetting about it, it won't really matter. To Dia. It's a letter for me? It's all right. I'll just read it out. If he went to the trouble of writing a letter, there must have been some important things that he wanted to say. Or at least record down.
My condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even walk without a cane anymore, much less go out and have fun. Guess I don't have many days left. If you're reading this letter, then I suppose I'm already long gone. You were adorable as a baby. Everyone loved you. And regardless of whether you were crying or laughing, everyone enjoyed having you in the group. But once you grew a bit older, you were no longer nearly as happy or cute. It's probably the guy's fault.
Can you believe this guy? He can point the finger at himself.
Anyway, back to the point. To summarize, I'm writing this so you would know not to feel sad for me, even if you end up finding out the truth. The reason being that I was never your father to begin with.
Wait, what?
Surely, he must be joking, right?
I don't know.
I was quite formidable when I was young, and 100 times cooler than some so-called flame main. Really felt like the whole world was under my feet. With just a teeny tiny bit of effort, I felt I could rule over the entire desert. But as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day, and discovered a baby in the sands. It was you. You were just lying there, small and helpless. You were so tiny that if the wind blew for just a little while longer, you would have been buried forever. But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt. Now that I think of it, you really were a bundle of energy.
Sounds like he's serious.
I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. None of them even doubted me. I'm sorry that I had to lie to them for so long, but I really had no other choice. I was their most esteemed leader, after all. It's not like I could just tell them that I suddenly wanted to play at being a father. At this rate, I'll puke up all the liquor I just drank from this bottle. Anyway, Dia, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
That's the end of the letter. In the end, he was still thinking of me as a little child. I suppose, or I would have suffocated under the sand a long time ago.
He was a good father to you. The fact that he wasn't a blood relative doesn't change that.
Yeah. It's just a pity that we had to learn the truth of everything like this.
Do you already have some ideas about the decision that he wanted you to make?
I do. If he first found me alone in the sands, then I want to try my hand at finding the person who abandoned me. I just have one wish. To tell them a story. That there once existed a childish and foolish jerk with a heart of gold. And that only under his care was I able to grow and mature into the person I am today.
If you end up finding any leads, can you share them with us? We go on adventures all the time. Maybe we'll be able to find some information for you.
Sure, I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting you to be so enthusiastic.
I'll help too.
Thank you. All of you. Thank you so much. My life has certainly had its twists and turns, but I've always considered myself lucky. Because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded by incredible kindness.
Solidify!
Let's play! Ha! Yeah!
Suffocate!
Think you can get away? Teamwork is strength!
Order guide you! Stabilize!
Let my name echo in song! Yahoo! Time Time for takeoff.
Solidify! This is order.
Going in! Brace yourself. Let the world come alive! Let's light it up! Here we go!
Stabilize.
Think you can get away?
I will have order. Solidify.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
Osmanthus. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
You were right.
Do you now understand how wrong you were?
As worrying as it can get.
Delve into destiny.
Stand clear.
Following orders.
A new punching.
Lucky today.
Swirl, marked.
Decided by destiny. Let me scribe.
Absorption test. Smash and grab. That's not right. Animal hypostate.
Shadows of fate.
You won this one. Time to go to work.
Animal test 6308.
Delve into destiny. Fate is upon you.
You're not going anywhere.
Is that all you've got?
Stand clear. Swirl, mark.
Shadows of fate. Decided by destiny.
Absorption test.
Where do you think you're? Now you're testing my patience.
Let me scribe.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We'll meet again. Where do you think you're?
Shadows.
Smash and grab.
You are not welcome.
Enhanced animal module.
Leave my spit written in the stars.
I never leave empty-handed.
Let me scribe.
Where do you think you're?
Stand clear. You're my target.
It all adds up. Seek within. Can't hide the truth. Delve
Swirl, mark 2.
Decided by destiny.
Absorption Animal test 6308. Yeah. I'm getting sick of this. Unexpected outcome. You're my target. Destiny cannot be denied.
It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
Animal test 6308. I never leave empty-handed. Let me scribe.
That's close enough.
Fine.
Animal
journey
hyperstation
ends
simulation. Delve into destiny. You're not going anywhere.
Written in the stars. Shadows of... No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
Pound into the ground!
I better wrap this up.
Absorption test. You're my target. Hand it over. The stars are fading. Swirl, Mark 2. Stay clear. Embrace a storm.
Where do you think you're going?
I should sleep on it. My death star settled.
New punch. Lucky today.
Let me scry. Absorption test.
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. Time to go clear.
Animal test 6308. Shadows of fate. You're not going anywhere.
No more lies. It all adds up. Seek within.
Stand clear. Delve into destiny. Fate is upon you. Smash and grab. Finders keepers.
That's close enough.
Enhanced animal module. Let me scribe. Absorption test.
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. It all falls into patience. The deception ends here. No more lies.
Gotcha.
Delve into destiny. Decided by...
It all adds up. No more lies.
I never leave them. Animal hyperstick. Shadows of fate.
Can't Can't hide the truth.
You are not welcome here.
Seek within.
New hunter.
No more lies.
Animal test 6308.
Written in the stars. Delved into depth.
You're not going anywhere.
Can't hide the truth.
Let's see what you're made of.
Absurd.
Absorption test. Stand clear. Don't break my glasses. Shadow. Swirl. Mark 2. Absorption test.
Can't hide the truth.
It all falls into place.
Let me scribe. Decided by destiny.
It all falls into place.
Journey ends
Target
here.
practice.
Where do you think you're
Animal
No more lies.
delved into destiny. I never leave empty-handed. Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption. Destiny cannot be denied. You're my target.
It all adds up.
It all falls into place.
The deception ends here.
Stand clear.
Stretch your wings and raise a storm! Where do you think you're going?
Pound it to the ground!
Enhanced animal module 75. My reckoning. Let's go. Smash and grab. Stand it up. Absorption test.
Pound
No
it
more
to the
lies.
ground! Law of the jungle!
Where do you think you're going?
Animal test 6308. You're not going anywhere.
Where do you think you're
Stand clear.
Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready.
I never leave empty-handed. Swirl, Mark 2.
Pound it to the ground! Law of the jungle!
Animal test 63. Don't break my glasses.
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. Where do you think you're
Match and
going?
grab. I guess this up too. Let me scrub.
Where do you think you're
Stand
going?
clear. My research has failed. My vision's clouded. Shadows of fate.
It all adds up. The mystery unravels. Where do you think you're going?
Let me scribe.
No more lies. Ugh. The sands of time got me.
Fate is upon you. Shadows of fate. The stars are fading.
Following orders.
New funny. Lucky today.
You're not going anywhere. Animal test 6308. Yeah.
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Take that!
You're my target.
Can't hide the truth.
Need.
No more lies. Seek within.
Absorption test. Smash and grab. Finders keep. Shadows of fate. Decided by destiny. Animal test 6308. Animal hype. Delves into
It all adds up. No more lies. Time to conclude.
absorption test. Let me scribe. Ha! Written in the stars.
Testing my patience.
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels. No more lies. Time to come clean.
Hand it over. Shadows of...
It all adds up. No more lies.
Enhanced animal... Delved into death. You're my target. Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Fate is upon you. Shadows of fate. Absorption test.
Where do you think you're going?
It all adds up.
You're not going anywhere.
That's close enough.
No more lies.
Well,
The deception ends.
don't break my glasses. Animal hypostasis emulation. Leave my spit delved into destiny. Smash and grab. Finders keep.
Can't hide the truth. It all falls into place. It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
Decided by destiny.
Seek within.
Stand clear. You're not going anywhere. I'm getting sick.
It all adds up. It all falls into place.
Where do you think you're
Absorption test. Let me scribe. Swirl, mark 2. My dead stars settle. Absorption test.
Delves into destiny.
That's close enough.
The
journey ends.
target practice.
Where do you think you're?
Pounds into the
Animal
ground.
test 6308. Stand clear. Enhanced animal.
Shadows of fate.
Absorption test.
Decided by destiny. Delved into
That's not right.
It all adds up. The deception ends here. No more lies.
Animal hypostick.
Delved into destiny.
Stand clear.
Raise a storm! It all adds up. Where do you think you're going?
Pounds into the ground.
Fate is upon you.
Animal test 6308. Need to make adjustments.
No more lies. Seek within.
Pounds into the ground.
You're my target.
Let me scry. Decided by destiny. Delved into destiny.
You're not going anywhere.
Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready.
Where do you think you're going?
Smash and grab. Hand it over.
Pounds into the
Let me
ground.
scry. Written in the stars.
You're not going anywhere.
Shadows of fate. Let me scry.
You're my target. I guess this'll do.
Fate is upon you. Delved into depth.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
Let me scry.
Pounds into the ground.
Absorption test.
Goodbye. But we'll meet again.
Don't break my glasses.
Delved into destiny.
Stand clear. Absorption test. Let me scribe.
Written in the stars.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Golden slumber.
I just need a moment to quickly take down... some notes. Would you... If you ever have any questions about the realm within, you may ask me. What was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look?